Hello everybody, and now finally another video is on this by now very little channel. So now I present you the first for the first time a storybook on this channel, and I also plan, because I'm inspired by Bish reviews, I will present you much more of my storybooks, but this is a new one I have bought me today. So yes. Then I will show you this book, and yes, also especially I make it for you, Bish Reviews. I hope you also see this video and will like it, and yes. So first, the price is, okay, the price doesn't really interest you because it is a German price. So okay, that's actually, well, I don't need to say that for you. Yes, I actually made this channel just in English because, well, Bish Reviews only understands English, of course. But this is Snow White. Yes. And here we have, here it says some things about the story and about these books. And then I want to show you how it looks on the inside. What one critic, maybe just the only critic for me, is here is that they have just a picture of the main character and not from more. For example, like the Seven Dwarfs. I think there's missing on this picture something. As in all these kind of books, that there's just one person, and I think that is a bit too less. I think there should be more like a picture that tells you something about the whole movie. Captured is more, but the rest of this book is amazing. So here we have it, and here some details. And yes, let's begin. This is the first page, and yes, I think this looks already very nice, and it captures much more the pictures of the movie. And here we have the evil queen, and I love the lightning. Here you see like the light flashes, here you have the light. It is much more realistic in some way. And of course also much more like in the movie, these pictures. That is really awesome. Also that we have here this with the stars. That is also something like a detail I think that in the first storybooks aren't included in this. And here, this picture I also love. I love it how here we have something of Snow White, and it is combined with the scene where the prince steps over the wall. Like two different frames of the scene are put together in one in this picture. Like it captures really the story of what happens here, and I love it how they make it here. And I also love the lighting, and you can just feel like you are really in these pictures. You are in this world when you look at these pictures. And in the other books, of course, it was also like, but here you have much more depth, and also it looks here like much more like in the style, really in the style of the movie. You have just much more depth, and this is a picture that is really nearly as like in the movie, especially this face. It looks just nearly exactly like in the movie, how she holds it, how her face impressions are perfect nearly. And here we also have a scene. This is also like really in the movie when she speaks to the bird, and there we have the hunter. Just captures the whole movie very well. Here again, I think, but is it a bit different? In the movie, you see more like he is really here on the stress. Here is a bit distance. I don't know why, because I think in the movie it wasn't shown like that, but that doesn't mind still. I love it how they bring this depth with the shining just here. The shining on these pictures is really awesome. And here the impressions and the faces of these trees look also very nice and great. And here, it is just really amazing how these books are. And here this lightning, just that makes it look so real. You are really in this when you look at these pictures. That is really awesome with the wood and everything. Just looks beautiful and magical. Just how you want it really, actually, from a Disney storybook. And I think there they have improved a lot with these pictures to the older books I also have. Here we have the dwarf's house. Yes. Here they have again some picture missing. Think still, there should be a book really, how also Bish Reviews already said, that should be really fat, that should just have all the pictures. all the pictures of any scene like that. That would be awesome. But here, of course, we have also not this. But still, we have many pictures and also some pictures that we don't have in other storybooks. So, well, if you combine different storybooks, you will have nearly every picture. Yes. It was also captured very well here. Also, this like how they look at this is just really like in the movie. And also, of course, this scene we have is also great. And here, so I think some pictures like this, for example, aren't really exactly like in the movie, but then we have other pictures that are very close to how it looks in the movie. So, well, and the lighting is make it still look very real. Yes. And here we have this picture. I also love this. This is also more like in the movie in some way. Also, it just looks also that we have here this open door and everything. This it seems looked like these pictures here have more details than from the older books. Here we have something like this. There's just much more details and it feels just much more deep because here we have the lightning and everything. Just gives you this feeling of depth, and I love that. Hey, the evil queen. That is also really exactly like in the movie how she looks here. And also, of course, also this scene here we have also the... okay, I don't know the English word, but this I also love that they have put this this hat here. That is also... it has this creepy atmosphere here also. Just this atmosphere the older pictures actually didn't really capture so much, but with this lighting and everything, it just looks much more like it is real. Here I think is missing a huge picture from them when the queen transforms. I think that is really missing how they show her transformation, but well, still this picture also looks good. And here we have her. I just love this design from the movie, how she looks here with the nose and everything. I just love how she's designed, and I love it that finally in this storybook we have these creatures here, these vultures. I think I also love it. I just love how they capture the atmosphere in the scene, just like evil is coming, something like that. I just love it that they have this in this frame. And then we have this here. This is also really like in the movie, like she looks here and everything, and this light again is just really awesome. Also, this looks great, just like really the movie are just really so much in this. This is really awesome. And here the dwarfs are well put and everything. And here this is what I especially love. In the older book you have just always the same light. There's just nothing like really darkness. And here we have this light. We have this this darkness. You see in this picture that it gets darker and everything. And this is just captured so much better the scene in the older storybook. Because here you see in the picture the drum of everything and the darkness of it. In the older book you don't. And here this is probably my favorite picture from the book, because I just always love the climax of Disney movies, and I love it how here they show this lightning, the lightning strokes you can really feel here in this picture. Also here with this I just love it how they capture it here. And especially also here you see how there's always the lightning and everything, that it just makes so much more better that you can feel the mood. You can really feel the mood of everything. This is just awesome. And here, when we have the lightning strokes, also so much more like in the movie than in the older storybook. That is just really awesome. Like the rain and everything, it just looks so amazing. And then we have here when the prince there comes. This is also like really just like the movie, how the horse looks here and how they are crying here over Snow White. Then we have the kiss. So the lightning is great, and finally she gets her prince and everyone is happy. And I also love just like these woods and everything. It just looks so much more deep. And the last picture I also love. Here we have again the lightning, and here the big castle. Just looks really like in the movie, and this is just really awesome. These colors and everything are just great. Yes. And that was it. all I have to say, I love these books. Only issue would be, well, that I think the front cover could be much more with more like capturing the movie than just one person. And I think also they should be a little more bigger with more pages so that there can be more movie scenes in this. But other than that, except for that, I really am very satisfied with this book, and I think also this is definitely by now my actual my favorite book of the Snow White storybooks I have. So that is great. I just can recommend it. And yes, tell me in the comments how you like this book and how you liked my video. And especially for you, Bish reviews, I hope you will see this and enjoy this. And I'm looking forward to all your comments. So goodbye.